I was reading One Piece on my spare time and I didn't have this video planned, but I couldn't believe how this version of Sanji didn't make everyone his favorite character. And what Sanji fan would I be if I didn't talk to you guys about the best Sanji arc ever? Sanji in Water 7 is personally the coolest I've ever seen a One Piece character, and I need to share my love for this version of Sanji with you guys. Before we talk about this peak moment, guys, if you're lurking on the channel, yes, I know you who hears me right now but doesn't care, do me a favor, man, because hundreds of you guys tune in, thousands sometimes, consistently, and don't want to make the commitment. Trust me, I'll make you guys proud, and we're trying to shoot for 30k, so help the brother out. So let's go over the events of the sea train and why that shit just made Sanji look so cool and made me fall in love with him. Not in a homosexual way, obviously. Though the way this video is going to sound, it probably might even seem that way, but I don't even give a fuck. Like, I don't care. So I'll start from chapter 359 to give you guys some quick context, even though you guys already know what's going on. But it's better to talk about what's happening, so it makes Sanji look cooler, if you know what I mean. Nico Robin was talking to Iceberg and explaining the two options CP9 gave her when she disappeared from the Straw Hats. The one she chose, obviously, was to sacrifice herself so that the Straw Hats could live, allowing herself to be taken by the world government, which would have ultimately resulted in her being able to awaken deadly weapons that could destroy the world. Even when presented with that reality, she chose the option of saving the 6 Straw Hats instead. Iceberg is relaying this information to Nami, who finds out the truth of Robin not betraying them. Chopper, who was originally with Sanji, was told to go find the others and tell them the situation with Robin. Sanji decides to stick around to see what's going on. Chopper asks Sanji, "Doesn't Robin hate us? Why are you sticking around?" Sanji, who hasn't been briefed about the Robin situation, does something very fucking cool, like really cool. He tells Chopper a real man forgives a woman's lies. Now on surface level, people take this panel out of context to call him some girl clown. He's a goof, like he'll do anything to suck up to women, like believe a woman's lies, she'll fuck up betray you, she'll cheat on you, bitch ass. But why I think this shit was so cool was because Chopper, who woke up next to Nami, who was about to reveal the truth to Chopper about Nico Robin, got a flashback of Sanji already kind of telling him that he already knows what's kind of going on. Like he already can tell something's up off his own intuition. Like he was a step ahead of the game. Chopper had to be looking at this guy like he's the man. By the way, if you're not being stupid on purpose, obviously he was referring to Robin's situation about her hating them. That's why he said real man forgives a woman lies, because she's not actually hating them because she hates them. She's lying. So like, let's not be stupid. Then the end part of the chapter, we see the last train departing for Annie's lobby with a bunch of government agents and marines. We particularly see Robin about to board the ship, and then lurking in the shadows, we see a suspicious man who lights a cigarette, and at the end of the chapter, it's revealed that it's Sanji watching over Robin and says the iconic line, "Bingo." And that's also the title of the chapter. Obviously, he's showing us that he found something out about Robin. That part was so cool to show us after we just find out what's going on with Robin, and after Chopper's flashback of Sanji as well, because he's already on the scene and farming so much aura, ready to save her while everyone else is piecing things together. Besides that, this is one of the coolest looking panels just in general. This is the most aura I think Sanji had in a panel, and honestly, I know it's debatable, like there's so much other cool moments, but it's just a beautiful way to end the chapter. Like, I wish I was reading One Piece at this time and I would have been tweaking if I saw this, bro. Like, I don't know if some of you guys were, or if you watched One Piece recently and you just seen this scene, how is this guy not your GOAT? Then we cut to Robin around a bunch of agents and Sanji's observing what he should do and says, "How should I play this one?" Which, bro, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so much aura. Like, I just like look how he's moving. He then analyzes the situation and what Robin's objective could be here and why she can't just run away from these guys. He then starts trolling, thinking she's doing this for him to rescue her, like typical Sanji stuff. Then he hears someone shouting in the distance and it's Usopp being dragged by CP9 agents into the sea train. He then questions Usopp because the man said something about causing us trouble in the end, and if this situation is what he meant. Sanji wonders where the rest of the crew is and if they will make it on time. The train ends up departing, so Sanji ends up going solo. He walks towards the train taking a pull of his cigarette with his eyes silhouetted. Bro, when I say this guy is the coolest looking character I've ever seen in One Piece, this is why. Like, why is he farming like this? Oda, can we get this again? Like, what is this, bro? Like, why? He left a note for Nami, by the way, which was hilarious. The way he wrote it on the wall and stuff. And he made her a love letter before he actually started talking about what was going on. Typical Sanji. But yeah, Nami gets a sigh of relief because the man Sanji is with Robin. And it gives her a boost of confidence and security, giving Sanji just more aura. Like, Nami sees that a man is with Robin. Like, he's taking care of it right now. You know what I mean? Sanji ends up on the rail of the train contemplating what to do. An agent pops out of nowhere and catches Sanji by surprise. He literally smiles like so weirdly and sinisterly, like this is scary to see Sanji like this, and then he just cooks him really quickly. Sanji then boards the first car and is being interrogated and intimidated by a CP6 agent, and this guy is like a karate master or something. He's kind of weird, but he's goofy as hell. This guy ends up being some yoga and karate master. He does a whole lot of goofy shit to Sanji, who Sanji just doesn't take seriously, and once again just ends up dodging and one-shotting this guy, saying this is a waste of time while smoking right before looking so damn cool. Like these panels right here where it's just his head and you see the smoke cigar, like bro, what the fuck. We then later get revealed that each car has a different level of Cypher Pole agents defending it, so the higher Sanji goes, the tougher the opponent should be. Then we cut to Sanji again, this time cooking the 6th car. Of course he does it in easy fashion, and he actually ends up kicking the man's head through the train's roof. In this car, Sanji finds Usopp and Frankie tied up, and he ends up freeing them, or he ends up helping them. They end up getting caught by T-Bone because these guys are so loud doing dumb shit, and it was reported to all the cards that there are intruders. So they end up going to the roof of the train to call Luffy. Those two idiots, man, if they weren't there, Sanji's stealth mission would have been just like, it would have been way better, man. These two idiots, man. You left the crew, didn't you? Why are you still here, man? I'm trolling. Now, for one of the coolest moments that gives me shivers, like my spine right now, like I'm recording this video, like I have goosebumps. Every time I read this, I just start tweaking. Sanji gets on the phone with Luffy. Sanji lets Luffy know he's been filled on the entire situation about Robin from Nami. Luffy then says, "Is that right?" Then tear everything up. Luffy sending his strongest soldier into the battle with the utmost faith in him just made bro look so cool, man. But that's not even the best part. Zoro tries to tell Sanji, chill out, man, it's too dangerous, as if Sanji's some pussy. I'm trolling. Sanji even trolls Zoro for acting like he cares about him, because we all know he does. Like, it's not really like Zoro loves that boy. Sanji then hits us with the most alpha line to send a direct message to the other Straw Hats. After hearing Robin's story, even if my captain orders me, I will not hold back, and then he destroys the transponder snail, sending a beautiful tone with such an impactful message. Robin sacrificing for them is something Sanji cannot stand down from because it goes against what he believes. The Straw Hats are looking at Sanji like he's the man. This guy snuck on a sea train while all these guys are goofing around. This guy was trying to get shit done without even knowing anything, and then all of a sudden he just calls them and tells them, yo, I know what's going on, just let me have it, bro, I'ma do this shit. Sanji lets Usopp know about the situation and what Robin did for him as well. He tries to act like he won't help, but he goes and turns into Sogeking. Oh shit, my bad. I mean, he doesn't do shit. Like, I didn't even know where Usopp went for the rest of the arc or the rest of any lobby or anything. Sanji ends up cutting cars 6 and 7 loose and begins to execute on the 5 remaining cars. Sanji and the gang end up encountering a CP7 agent that's a cook and also a fighter, which is the perfect matchup for Sanji because that's what he is. This guy seems a little tough and managed to actually dodge Sanji. Sanji ends up farming oro and tells Usopp and Frankie to go ahead and leave this guy to me. This guy was kicking Sanji's ass because he was able to tank all his kicks using his food and his body to absorb damage. Sanji then realized the cook in him needs to take over. Like, the cook inside of him needs to take over and bust out 2-sword style. Mihawk started sweating when he heard about 2-knife style Sanji, I swear to you, bro. This part was sick. Like, Sanji just started piecing this guy up, and I'm convinced Oda decided to make this arc about Sanji farming aura because he only giried this guy, grabs a plate, and scoops the pasta that's falling from the sky onto a plate and tells the man your food is served. Then he apologizes for not showing him his fine techniques of a first-class chef and twirls his knife and poses with him at the end of the chapter. How more cool can this guy get? Like, real fucking shit, guys. Like, let's stop playing around now. Like, this is real shit. Like, how are you looking at this and not having the same reaction I do? Like, you know what I mean? Once again, Sanji then pieces this guy up in so many ways to the point where he can't even cover his body in food. Sanji ends up getting a hit on him, and the man starts crying like a little baby because he literally got his face rearranged. And then he gets up with a giant knife and acts like he's gonna finish off Sanji and stop him. And then Sanji blitzes him, kicks him in the face, and sends him flying to the next car that the CP9 agents are chilling in. All these guys seen is one of their stronger agents guarding the cars flying into the room where they were just sitting, and the man who they kept underestimating on the other side of what the hell's going on. Sanji's just looking at these guys, they're looking at him and they're like, should we fuck with this guy? Like, is he like that? Should he play with him? Hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you, not too much happens after this. Sanji ends up clashing with the Rabuchi for talking shit about Robin, and they end up trying to escape with her. They fail because Bluno ends up reattaching the carts, and Sanji takes it as an opportunity to attack him with Concaster Crush. This kick was so strong that it almost got rid of Bluno's iron body. Correct me if I'm wrong, this is the same guy that Luffy couldn't damage when he fought him the first time, showing how strong Sanji was in that moment. Then with unfortunate circumstances, Sanji ends up getting taken down by Kaku's sneak attack, you know what I mean? And also getting attacked by Bluno, making sure that Robin gets away. And the CP9 agents open the gate of justice, and the rest is history. Honestly, I could have delved deep into every single cool looking panel, but bro, like, you guys might question my sexuality at that point. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of you guys share the same favorite character with me, and I'm glad I could share his greatest moment with you guys. So I want to know how much you guys like this video and how much you like Water 7 Sanji. And if you guys really like this video, I can do this for any moment, for any character, or even more Sanji moments if you guys would like to see that. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.